This is Henares making your day with part 3 of an article I wrote on rats. Subject, sex life of a female rat. A friend called up to say, why don't you write about the sex life of two-legged rats, like that of congressmen and prostitutes? And I said, nothing is as sexy as a four-legged version. Rats begin their sex life at the age of 3 months, have a litter of 8 babies every 7 weeks, and theoretically, 128 million descendants in 3 years of active sex life. Nothing in the experience of other animals, not even Rosana Roses in her porno movies or Rufa Gutierrez with all her lovers can remotely approach what it is to be a fertile female rat. A wonderful article in Nature Week describes the rat's sex life most vividly. Imagine the lady of the species coming in heat deep down the dark rat hole. She's 80 days old, a virgin, and it is her first experience of this sort of thing. Her pheromone scent attracts the opposite sex, adds an unmistakable promise to the fetid air, bringing aroused males running from all parts of the maze, whiskers are twitching and noses erect. The strongest ones first. They bump the female, copulate frenziedly, and return to the end of the line. She's penetrated 350 times in 6 hours of her estrus. Pregnancy lasts 3 weeks. During labor, mother rat remains standing, arching her back as each baby is extruded. Twisting her head around, she bites through the umbilical cord, licks away the afterbirth, and awaits the next delivery. 8, sometimes more, blind, hairless pink young are born of different fathers and begin sucking at her 12 nipples. Before the day is over, mother comes in heat again and undergoes another marathon impregnation. Rats grow fast. At 15 days, already fully haired, the ratlings open their eyes. A week after, they leave the nest, spend the remaining week or two of their childhood in play. As month-old adolescents, they are already foraging for themselves. And at 3 months, they are doing their bit for the gene pool by copulating with vigor and tenacity. More about this after these messages. This is Henares making your day with part 3 of an article we wrote on rats. Subject, the sex life of a female rat. I have known a love affair between a human and a rat. In the old ancestral home in Pasay City, where my parents maintained half a hectare of grounds, there was a particular place where the rats came out of the drains to forage for food. Every so often, my kids and I would wait at a vantage point and pick off the rats with a 22 caliber rifle. Bang, bang! We killed any rat we saw, except one the maids called Tandang Puti, who was so old and so battle-scarred he could hardly walk. Manang Bining, our lavandera, used to sneak out at night to feed him, stroke him with a twig, and speak to him for hours. What they spoke about, Manang Bining never revealed, but I imagine they spoke of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings, as the walrus did in Alice in Wonderland. Bining begged with tears in her eyes that Tandang Puti deserved to die of old age. And so he did. We gave him a fancy funeral and a fancy shoebox, and I did the services, in Latin, no less. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.